Hey knockouts. Okay, so I wanted to do this video because I feel like I definitely can relate right now. You know, I don't like to do anything if I feel like I'm not really true to that, you know. So I wanted to talk about how to continue to manifest and continue to like meditate and stay on like this good path when you feel like you've hit a hard place, or you know, hit a wall, or it's just difficult for the moment. I feel like for me personally, I have to take at least like a week or something to kind of like, you know, like to kind of get myself back there, because I don't want to go back to being in a dark place, or you know, having to undo a lot of stuff all over again. So what I find that I do is I just take a moment, I take a little bit of time to kind of just deal with whatever is causing that blockage the best way I can, because sometimes it's stuff that's out of our control, you know. Like you have the law of attraction, then you have Murphy's law, you know, and it's kind of like an ongoing battle, you know, because law of attraction is, you know, you attracting what you think, what you desire, and you know, all that stuff. And then Murphy's law is like challenging that, you know. It's like Murphy's law puts the obstacles in front of you in a sense. So it's like you have to know how to maneuver around that stuff or get through this stuff. And at the end of the day, everything that we go through is like, some of the stuff, like I swear, like you would never understand why you go through it, like never understand. And when I was into church, I was taught that, you know, a lot of times we go through stuff not for ourselves but for others, because somebody needs to know your story, somebody needs to hear it, somebody needs to know that you made it through, so they know that they can make it through. And I guess I could see a lot of that being true because of the type of person I am. I'm very transparent, even though I'm very private, but I'm transparent in the aspect of I share enough to motivate people and encourage people, you know, especially if you feel like it's burdens on you like all the time, you know, the whole I can't win for losing type of mentality and stuff. Like I don't sit and bask in that. I'm not the type that's like one thing or another. I'm like, okay, I'm here now, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing with this? And like if I don't know that answer, if I never come across that answer, I'm like, well, I'll continue to move in a way that will allow me to continue to help other people. And whatever this situation that I'm going through right now, whatever this is, eventually, you know, it'll come to pass and I'll be able to be strong enough to speak on this, or strong enough to get through it, because a lot of times it's hard for us to get through certain things, and some things we like, I just would never be the same or be able to overcome this and stuff. But I feel like you'll be surprised to you'll just be surprised. Like sometimes we don't realize we're as strong as we are until certain things are put on us to have to overcome, you know. I feel like a lot of the times we go through stuff because we're challenged to grow, you know. Some things, I'm not gonna lie, some things I feel like it's unfair. I just feel like it's unfair for, you know, some people to have to keep going through certain things. I just feel like it just make you want to fight, like be punching the air and stuff, like, you know, like, because it's like, why, you know. But I feel like in order to stay on track and to manifest, sometimes you do need to just take that break, take that moment and step back and just, all right now, you know. Because even though we are manifesting and scripting and, you know, doing all these things, life still happens around us, you know. You can't ignore that, but you just have to understand what you want, why you want it, and understand what you have to do to get what you want, you know. And I say, if you need to, take time, because you don't want to just keep going and like sweeping that under the rug, whatever it is, and just keep going, because at the end of the day, it's always going to be there if you didn't deal with it, you know. So you definitely want to take a moment to kind of deal with it. So deal with it, and then if you dealt with it enough, try to keep moving, because you don't want to sit and not do anything at all, you know, because then that's when it becomes a depression. You fall into a depression, and trust me, you don't want to do that. I just got chill. Whew, I don't know, but you don't want to lose your momentum, so you want to take enough time to where you could deal with it, but not too much time to where you're no longer living, you know. You become very numb to your surroundings and very just, I'm here, you know. And I feel like for me, I haven't scripted in about a week or so, so I have to get back to it. I have to do my meditations and all that to recenter, you know. I just started working out again yesterday because it was just life, you know. It's gonna happen, you know. Don't expect for things to be perfect all the time. Just be strong enough to ask for help, ask for people to just be there, you know. Because that was me. I definitely wasn't that, you know. And when I was diagnosed with depression last year, I remember, I'm not about to do this again to myself, no. So when I felt like I was gonna lose my mind or something, I would call friends or whatever, you know, like, what you doing, can you come over, I just need somebody right now, you know. And before, I would never do that, never. And I'm like, now I'm like, heck yeah, I'm not that person that's about to be taking on the whole world, you know. You have to get out of that, you know. And if you don't have people that are there for you, journal or something, you know, or take a walk, you know. Even though we're quarantined and stuff, you could take a walk, take a little nice little quick little walk, and just clear your head for a little bit, you know. And you can also get a journal to just jot down just the thoughts and how you feel, just to get out your head, you know. Scripting definitely helps me focus on my future, you know, because for a long time I was trapped in my past. So for me, scripting is more than just manifesting. Scripting is a way that it became a part of my healing process, you know. Recently I was eye to eye with one of my obstacles and stuff, and I didn't know how I felt about it, you know. It was really a person, if I'm being quite frank, you know. And I was very open and stuff, because I don't like to hold grudges, you know, because at the end of the day, just as much as that person may have done something to me, I may have done something to them too, you know. Being honest, okay. And so at the end of the day, after dealing with that person and seeing that person one last time, because that's probably the last time I'm probably gonna see that person, I really feel at peace with things. Because sometimes you have to realize some things, you can't control everything, you know. You can't control how another person thinks, how another person does things, how another person sees things. So I've become at peace with how far I've grown as a person, even though there were, you know, certain things that was said and done that, you know, I feel at peace. Unfortunately, sometimes you don't really want to realize that you completely okay with somebody not being a part of your life. You know, sometimes that's like a hard pill to swallow, but I'm good, you know, because it's not just about me, and my life is not just about me. My life is about everybody who I decide to share my life with. You know, my choices reflects who I am on the inside, and whatever I decide to do is gonna be the story that I'm gonna have to sit and tell y'all, you know. So whatever I do, I have to make sure it's the story that I want to tell, because I'm not gonna tell it any other way but besides the truth, you know. So I think it's all about staying focused, you know, get back on that horse and start going again. You just have to continue to be true to yourself. You know, when you're going through these things, something like you better than the problem, or ooh, you know, like, no, boo-boo, calm down, okay? Calm down. Just really see stuff for what it is and continue to grow. You know, I don't like to focus on, you know, like haters, like people that, like, I haters, I got, you know. I don't like to focus on that, because I feel like with that, I feel like it'll be easy to lose myself, because then you're doing stuff to like flex and be, you know, like, oh, look at me, yeah, you said I wasn't gonna make it and blah blah. I like to focus on people who like, who support me and stuff, because I can be very grounded in that. I can't be grounded in focusing on the haters. They always gonna be there, you know. Let them be there, all right. I'm more focused on self-growth and stuff, because we live in a world full of shallow people. People be like, ooh, they ugly, look at them, and you know, and making fun of how people look and stuff. And it's like, y'all don't realize y'all blocking y'all blessing like a mug, because people who get treated the nastiest most of the time have some of the most purest hearts, you know. Like, people who are more easy on the eyes could be very shallow, because they're used to like getting things a certain way, you know. And it's like, not all the time, no. Sometimes the inner matches the out, you know. But it's like, I feel like I love to get to know people's soul, you know. You miss a blessing on the soul if you so blinded by the outer appearance. That's whether it's good or bad, you know. You can't be so caught up in that stuff, because some people have some of the most beautiful souls, and you just never know. You never know. But I do believe, like, you just gotta be focused on the right things, and it gets you further in life. You know, just be a good person. Stop trying to worry about looking picture perfect, and just live in a way that's so beautiful that when you're gone and people tell your story, it inspires other people who didn't even know you. That's the beauty of life, you know. I'm gonna go though, cause I really wasn't ready to come back on YouTube yet, but I'm starting to get comfortable with the camera and stuff, and you know, but it's a lot going on, you know, but I just gotta stay focused and, you know, start scripting and doing everything that I'm doing, because at the end of the day, everything that I'm doing my goal has never been for it to just be for me. I'm doing so much for other people, and they don't even know yet, you know. Don't even realize it. So I just have to push myself and continue to go. This video, it's like it was for y'all, but it was more for me, you know. So gotta stay focused, gotta get it, you know. Everybody who's going through something right now, especially with this coronavirus, I pray, you know, I'll continue to pray for y'all and y'all families. Pray that y'all stay safe, and pray that y'all don't lose your mind with y'all kids at home. Pray that y'all become creative. Why did I say that like that? I don't know. Pray that y'all become creative and take advantage of this time to spend time together. I also pray for, you know, the people who don't have safe homes to go to during this time, you know, and use school or work as an excuse to get out of home because it's an abusive atmosphere, whether it's physical, verbal, or emotional. I pray for y'all right now, you know, protection and all that, you know, peace of mind. I'll definitely be thinking of y'all and hope that y'all are good, you know. But love on y'all babies, okay? Because this is probably the most time that a lot of us have spent with our kids in a long time, because life just gets too busy sometimes. But you don't want to blink and your kids be graduating from high school and college and stuff, alright? But I'll see you on the next video. I'm sorry if this was all over the place. I have a lot on my mind and I'm not really sharing a lot, so yeah. Okay, I'll see you on the next video. Stay safe. Pieces.